tools and I'm really trying to push a lot. Like we went deep into NAM, but know that if you're getting exposed to these concepts, ideas, and tools, and just like what's possible, just the idea of what's possible,
Right.
you're so far ahead. Like when it comes to AI, that many people are still like in the decision making. Should I buy ChatGPT Plus or should I not? And
Yeah.
so it's going to give you such
Yeah,
a
I try not to
competitive.
get overwhelmed because I get like overly excited and I'll want to learn everything all at once. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to like tame myself down and keep it simple, stupid, you know.
Same. And that's same like me because with it, it's a very interesting environment with people with ADHD are going to thrive in this environment because it's like shiny object, um, like
Yeah.
hyper focus, quick absorb, quick reskill, and then repeat. And we're used to that every single day. That's our daily kind of thing. And so with AI, we have a more competitive advantage in online. And I really, if I could just kind of simplify and then give strategy as well too. Simplify, you don't have to get crazy into like NAN, make.com. Just play with the tools, they're very powerful and it's going to benefit your life, your business, and so forth. But for you in your community, the next thing I want to motivate is for a lot of people, especially in the community, to start talking about AI with your friends, with your business partners, with your coworkers, with the people that you meet up, so that they can start coming to you as the AI expert in your community. And I'm not gonna lie, I want to share a very interesting just tip. Um, there was one person in the comments today earlier when I started the 6 p.m. show that never seen him before. He just popped into the feed and was like, "Hey, do you do podcast interviews?" And I was like, "It was a 6 p.m. show," and I was like, "No, I've never
Oh,
done a podcast interview." I was like, "If you're interested, send me a DM." The dude DMs me. Turns out he's the social media. Hope he's not on the call right now. I'm looking right now. Now he's the social media manager for a millionaire that has this podcast show where they interview billionaires. I don't know, but it's you never know who's in the room,
right.
and that to me is very so I'll share a very just caveat story too. I'm ruthless. If I see a bad comment in the comments, like someone that's negative, ruthless, I will block them. Like, and I was on a rampage one night, and Richard was I unfortunately blocked him. So Richard went to my website and sent me a DM, and he's like, "Dude, I really like your podcast, super genuine." And he sent me a screenshot. He's like, "Look, I'm friends with the owner of one of the AI chatbots, Closebot," and I was like, "Damn, I need to step back." And so I unblocked him. Um, I share this because the more that you, and also I'm more also aiming this towards Megan, who's hopefully going to do her live stream starting tomorrow, in the sense that you're if I before we get into the AI and best AI tool and you and skills and all that, if I could just share one thing that's had the biggest impact in my life the most is showing up online consistently. Um, that has brought me so much opportunity. That's why I'm so happy to spend 1 to 2 hours posting 6 pieces of content a day because it's not, oh, thank you, Sarah. Because it's not like, because pushing out content gives me awareness to a lot of new people that have never met me before. And then in the live stream is a very unique piece of content where they can get to know me more. And so that as a marketing strategy is like it has brought me so much opportunity. If this works out and I get on this podcast interview and I get that, because I saw this guy's podcast interview and he interviews like really successful billionaires, but they don't have anyone that's like AI expert. I'm like, wow, this may be a very interesting opportunity because I want to go on to more speaking tours to eventually get to my TED talk. I invite all of you to my TED talk because that's like my gold standard. But just show up online, just start putting out content, just start sharing what you find interesting with AI. And the same, and also too, the same advice Sabrina Romanoff her piece of content said, copy me, copy my content. um,
Yes, yes, and I have been, and
for everyone too. I'm looking at you, Sarah. I'm looking at you, Megan, in the comments. Show up online, stay consistent, post. If you could just do 3 times a day and do that for 30 days, that's awesome. And then go live and just share whatever you find interesting in the news or how you found a new use with AI. That is going to attract so many people. And it's now, we're in what I call, it's not an AI economy. I used to say that before. It was like, oh, we're in an AI economy where you're basically competing with AI. No, no, no. I take that back. We're competing in a giving economy. Whoever gives the most will receive the most attention and opportunities back. And I've never seen that guy in the comments before. He just popped in on 6 o'clock show and just add that opportunity. And
Yeah, he must have been watching you for a minute.
here we go,
He was pretty
Megan.
direct.
He was pretty direct. I didn't want to go on a podcast. And I looked him up, and I was like, billionaire podcast. I was like, hmm. So you never know who's in the room, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good.
Megan, when you going live on Sunday?
I don't know.
Don't worry. Pick a time. There's never a best time. It's always what works perfect for you. And so that's what I would definitely say from there. It's like pick something that you could commit to for 30 days. I did the 6 p.m. show for 30 days and I felt comfortable with the 9 p.m., but I actually changed it to 10 p.m. because I'm a night owl. But whatever works best for you, honestly.
Okay, I'll do probably 9 or 10.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just something that you can say consistent. And same with Nicole.
Gold Rush?
Hmm?
AI Gold Rush. I love it.
People in the comments.
Yeah. Oh, I just dropped a what do you call it? A post in the community.
Let's celebrate that. Let's celebrate that. Because
No, I dropped another one.
oh, another one. Wait, no, no, no. We're gonna celebrate the first one, and then we're gonna look at your new one. Because I really want to celebrate your first one because you, just like Monica, this is a huge milestone. Huge milestone right there. First sale online. First sale
Yay.
online. That is huge.
I
Like
was kind of shocked. Can't lie.
huge. Like I remember my first
Congratulations, Megan.
like
Thank you.
it's a huge it's a big milestone. Trust me, it's one of many that will come. Sarah, you see Sarah, like like that's why I showcase Monica. I showcase David. I can now showcase Megan, and like just stay consistent. Just if you could, I give all the secrets away. It's you guys that are actually taking action and making it work. And so, I remember like trust. It is one of many. Like it's making internet money is a whole different game. Like fun game.
It is. It is. Like I've always given away information for free, and then it's because of you actually that when people are reaching out to me now, I'm just like, okay, I know that it's not going to be like a 15-minute to 20-minute conversation. I have no problem like talking to somebody for that long, but when it gets to me building your business, and it's just like I think every interaction is almost like a business relationship. So if I'm putting so much into you and I'm not getting anything back, you're not an asset, you're a liability. So it should be a give and take.
Think of how valuable the conversation was on Thursday between you and Tom. Tom, because that's the thing when I play matchmaker in the community. Some people have the network and the need, and other people have the skill set and the expertise. And that's where I'm trying to connect them because you have the expertise and the skills, and Tom has the network and opportunity, and they connected. That is a big, big opportunity. Um, that's the whole thing.
It's pretty cool, I can't lie. Go check out the other post. You'll be very happy.
I love when my students win. I truly like. I love when my students win.
No, so yeah, that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me zoom in. Enhance. Jonathan's lead acquisition system, currently in beta testing for my GPT architect, Megan's GPT architect. I will be launching it officially on Thursday. Here's a quick preview of what it does, what it can do so far, and some feedback from Juan Acuna.
Great AI consultant created a video on lead acquisition systems. So I downloaded it from TikTok, and now I'm gonna transcribe it using TurboScribe.
We're learning. This is so exciting.
And then TurboScribe's gonna do its thing. Then I'm going to go into ChatGPT, and he created a workflow. So I took a screenshot of that,
Yes.
and then my transcription is done.
Bing. It's done in the oven. Yes.
So I'm gonna download that.
See, Megan, respond to Sarah in the comments.
To ChatGPT, so the
Mm-hmm.
transcription from his video, and also the
Mm-hmm.
screenshot of his workflow. And then I'm gonna put it into my custom GPT, known as the GPT architect.
Nice.
Using the attached transcript and the lead acquisition system photograph, please create a custom GPT where the user can input information about their business, and this custom GPT will create a high functioning and highly detailed lead acquisition system.
There's those clicks. There's those clicks. Clicks on fire. Clicks on fire. Magic is happening. Yes. Yes. If I could enhance. I'm trying to keep up. I'm just me trying to keep up. ChatGPT can't even keep up. Oh, snap.
So then what it does, it builds out like a summary, so you know, okay, like what's required and what's the output, what's the input, and also like what the GPT can do. And then the next step is to build a GPT build file, and also custom instructions. So what it will do is it will build like a folder of markdown files that you will upload into your GPT knowledge. And then it also provides the custom instructions, so you can just copy and paste that. And then your GPT is done. And it also creates a monetization plan for that GPT. And it also creates a launch sales page, copywriting. Yeah.
I'm curious. Does this take my one that does the digital products talk? Does it talk? Does it talk about that?
Hold on, let's see. Let me go into Circle.
Because that'd be cool to add. I'm just trying. I'm slow to catch up for what. I mean, you build so fast. I'm just curious, like which one. Because if you scrape that one, awesome. Because that's going to be really great to add as far as a monetization strategy to help people. I
sent you the video that I scraped.
Let me take a look real quick. Hold on.
Is that the video? Yes, it's the video.
Because I could give you also.
Use this marketing playbook to turn.
Okay, let me give you. I want to make it better. Let me give you documents here. Let me go to my brain in Notion. Let me give you these in the notes and add this. It's going to be part of the digital marketing course right here. So add this to it, because this has the monetization strategy that I've been.
Export that as a PDF.
Do you want the text?
Text is fine.
circle. Bam. Bing, bang, boom, bop, beep, bop, bam. Yeah, because I like this one because when I coach people, it's like this is the framework that I've been working for the digital marketing course, or like eventually, like I'm just like A/B testing. But the key part right here is the monetization strategy, where they can go into digital products, they could go into community, or they can go into consulting levels. So I think this will be great to add to your GPT. Um, Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to hear some clicks go fast, but yeah, add that to your GPT. That would be sick. Because
Actually, you won't hear clicks. Hold on.
everything is like that was a video that was so old too. Because it's like things move very fast in the AI world as well too. Um,
Hold on just 1 second.
bing bong boom bong bing bong bam.
Create a theory training document based on the information provided below that will enhance the lead acquisition system GPT that you've just created.
Voice to text feature for ladies and gentlemen that you're watching a master work. Voice to text is a great skill set that works great on Mac.
I love it. Do you have any examples that you want it to look like?
No, it's pretty good. As long as it has that framework, the GPT will actually input what they can use as far as one of the options, as far as each of those options right now.
Please export this as a markdown file.
Oh, we getting fancy. We getting fancy. This is next level. Megan's building a GPT to enhance this custom GPT architect so that if you have an idea, it will do this times 10.
I'm throwing out my computer. You're amazing. Don't do that.
See? I'm like, you should DM Sarah in the community. Especially.
Sarah has DM'd me. Sarah has DM'd me.
Well, also you need to meet Sarah's sister Rebecca. You haven't met yet. And just for context, Sarah's sister Rebecca I'm positioning her or motivating her to pivot and go into overwhelm, burnout coach online to help professionals who are overwhelmed or burnt out, and then to move into these digital products, the coaching, the workshops, the digital products and stuff like that. So it's a very big pivot for her, Rebecca, as well too. Win-win for everyone. But this is the great thing about also keep working the community. It's not the courses, it's not the workshop, it's not the topics that we're talking about, although we are talking about the most advanced AI topics. It's the people that you meet, it's the relationships that you build. It's like the next level college, where it's like that's why I really encourage people in the community to like do virtual coffee, to meet each other, because you'll be amazed. The person in the community, we have 90 members strong, that someone in there either has the skill sets or the network that can help you achieve your dreams. And everyone in there is an entrepreneur. I do not allow 9-to-5ers anymore. Do not allow 9-to-5ers anymore. Everyone in there is business focused in some specific niche. It could be all sorts of different industries, and everyone is all in to help each other. That's what I'm trying to grow.
Lots happening, very much so. Please output the GPT builder folder files in markdown format. Please include the workflow, the instructions, and any other needed components to create this GPT.
Let me show you what actually, because Nicole or Megan doesn't want to show what's going on her computer, so I'm going to simulate exactly what's going on in her computer right now, what she's doing. Let me show you exactly. Let me go here. I will show you. I'm trying to also get better at TikTok. There we go. Yep, and that's what's going on. That is exactly what's going on behind the scenes. When you hear click clack click clack, that's what she's doing exactly. Insert dog instead of cat.
You're too funny.
Memes.
That's how my brain feels at this point right now.
No, that's all our brains feel like. You're not alone, Megan. Nicole is like, we're all the same. We're all trying to like keep up, catch up. Let me show you this one. This is funny. We're all like that. If you guys love memes, shout out to Sharon. She may be on YouTube. She doesn't hang out on TikTok, but she's in YouTube. Sharon was the member that introduced memes to the community. That's why I chose Circle versus all the other communities as well too. You can do memes. I know. I also feel like this one. I'm just here for the memes now. I tell people too, invite your pets on the office calls. I know Joseph has a cat, and if you have dogs or cats on the call as well, it's like invite them to the office meetings Tuesday, Thursday. Once we unlock 100 members in the community, I am unlocking 5 days a week office hours. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you could come in, ask questions, get help, coaching, whatever you want. Like so, once we reach that milestone, we're gonna unlock more office hour sessions so that it's like, see that dog clicking away. Things are happening. By the way, while we wait, has anyone seen the new Black Mirror? Put a yes in the chat if you guys have been watching the new Black Mirror. I gotta catch up on that.
When did it drop?
It just dropped the new
Oh, I
series.
can't keep up with it.
My dad told me, he's like, "Hey, have you heard this like Black Mirror thing?" And because he's a fan of Twilight Zone and sci-fi, he's like, "This is amazing." And I was like, "Oh man, it already came out," and I haven't watched it yet, so
I haven't seen the new one. I gotta watch it.
that's good. When do we have free time? That's everything. I'm like, yeah, Dad, I'll watch it whenever I have whatever free time. I don't even have free time for the news when. Ooh, hate love so much. I know this is whatever season. How many seasons? The early seasons were really good.
Honestly, what's his name? A lot of famous people have been on Black Mirror.
Oh, I'm curious. Put in the comments any sci-fi, AI, good movies, good shows that you feel everyone should watch and stuff like that. Put that in the comments below. I'd be
I want to
curious.
see Sinner.
Anytime I hear a new word, I'm like, Google.
That I want to see. But
Keep-
I have a huge crush on Michael B. Jordan, so that could be the reason why I want to see Sinner. Jonathan, do you have
what is
like
it on?
like a brand guide by any chance, or like
Too advanced.
anything about your business?
Actually, yeah. Docs in my Google Drive. Actually, I'm gonna ask my GPT. Actually, ChatGPT. I have a GPT that's been catching up with everything about the business. Here, my GPT's finally cleaned up with the using business coach. This guy. I use voice to text. Extract a brand guide and also a business summary of the AI community. Bing, bang, boom, bop, beep, bop, bam. There we go. Let me see. Just kind of looking at everything.
I
Yeah.
should probably learn how to like stream
wow.
from my computer. Now that I'm thinking
That-
about it, I'm like, yeah, I should probably do this.
Well,
so I
that's
can
the other
text
thing,
it.
because if all honesty, it's like if I'm down to subscribe to Restream, I'm still on timeout till I think it's April 20th is the official date. Because for a lot of people that aren't tech savvy, sign up for Restream, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. I know it's like super small. Take a screenshot, take a screenshot. That's like super easy to like, hey, sign up with all your socials as far because the game is basically now. Cause I, I honestly set up my vocal coach to live stream on all platforms through Streamlabs. So that's the game is like the more platforms that you could live stream for, even better. Because not, in all honesty, not the people on Instagram, they're not gonna come on TikTok. Like honestly, so it's like more awareness for everything. I'm gonna put this in your comments, Megan. Hopefully this, let's see, copy will work out too. And then that's why I really want to encourage people. Like, you haven't said anything bad on TikTok like me, um, so you can still. But it's weird though. I have to go back through because I was coaching Monica, who's the English teacher. She applied for Streamlabs API and she got rejected. I think it was because she just didn't have enough followers on another social account, which is whatever.
So basically, I wouldn't be able to. I'd have to like do like a whole setup thing, probably.
No. Are you more comfortable Streamlabs or are you more well, just do Streamlabs. Super simple. For you, if you can, because you're gonna start the application process anyways, and this works for everyone as well too. In the community, there's because I've actually created. I don't know if I should put it in a separate course. I just kind of dump it in the social media marketing course, basically social media content course. I consider that content and live streams, but I could separate it as well too. There's a lesson in there called live streaming, and in live streaming there is a live stream how to right here this video, which I'll send you a DM, Megan, and also Nicole if you want this too, because this uses Streamlabs. And I'll send you both this in the DMs. This is why it's great to be inside the AI community. So I'm gonna DM you both Nicole and Megan this, because this will allow you to start the process of the application, because you need to fill out this, and the application is so simple. Honestly, it's not. It's basically all they're asking for is, do you have access to another account, social media account, and it doesn't matter about followers. Let's do stream. Oh damn, there was a bunch of data flow. Streamlabs.
Thank you. Open to any advice. I'm all in to learn. What do you want to learn, Jack?
What you want to learn, Jack? You want to make that F-U-F-U-F-U-F money? I'd make a. What do you want to learn, Jack?
So, just so everybody can know and that they're not in the dark, the reason why I asked Jonathan about if he had any information about his business is because when I create GPTs, I always create something called a business guide. So every single GPT that I create, there's certain things that are templated. So one is providing 3 to 5 good output examples. I have that as a markdown file. Another is my instructions. It's not just one templated instructions. So the instructions are based off of whether I'm going to categorize a GPT as being an expert GPT or a task runner GPT. So the task runner is just like basically my minion, and the expert is my mentor. That's the way I look at it. And then, you're like, okay.
Yeah. I'm learning.
Yeah, and then from there, the GPT brief, it's just so that I can get as much information on the GPT, and also you can input it later on. If you're doing any sales pages, if you're doing anything, you can export it as a PDF and just save it and just keep it for your own reference. Another thing that I always put in all my GPTs is I call it the humanizer, and it kind of makes it more conversational. So you position yourself as an expert, like you're talking to a friend at a coffee shop. It's more relaxed. It doesn't have like it's not as structured as if it was just AI output. and it also caters to the business guide. Within the business guide, I make sure that it mentions a target audience so that the output is catered and resonates with that target audience. So it's not just always generalized and whatever. What else? The workbook is specifically for the GPT architect because Jonathan made a suggestion. But if you're selling the GPTs, you should also provide the user with a manual on how to properly utilize the GPTs. I also have something called a theory. So how can I put it, principles, any experts, any information I want this GPT to use, I put in my theory training. It's structured a specific way, so it's templated, and that's what the GPT architect uses. And I also have a workflow that's also template at the same time. And yeah, that's it.
So what she basically summarized and said is, I'm advanced at building custom GPTs, that if you want to build these tools that help you streamline your business, build the whole business model and roadmap, she's basically building one tool that knows everything about your business that you can use in ChatGPT to consult, to scale, to strategize, all within. That's the difference between regular ChatGPT versus custom GPTs. These GPTs know everything about your business, your business model, your marketing, your branding, your content strategy, and everything that you can consult with as an expert throughout the day to help you come up with strategies, action plans, copywriting, and so much more to execute and improve the quality of your business over time just using one single tool, ChatGPT. But this is custom GPTs, and so Megan is feeding it with very specialized knowledge about your business with a lot of frameworks and methodologies and templates, so that that one GPT that you could start up a conversation with on your phone to help you come up with lead magnets, with content strategies, with messaging, and so much more. So Megan is doing the heavy lifting of building and prompting. This is what Megan's doing right now when you're is prompt engineering. That's what she's doing, is doing all the prompting and all the organization so that this custom GPT inside your ChatGPT account knows everything about your business that not only you but your team can use to basically, it's what's called chat with an expert that knows everything about your business.
Solid info, John.
Teamwork. By the way, Megan does AI consulting. Weird. Anyways, yes, definitely want to reach out with Megan because she's going live tomorrow at what time?
9:30.
9:30. What time zone? Because you're international.
Eastern Standard Time.
I gotta write that down. What are we talking about? I gotta write that. Finally, I got a time zone.
Voice activated from phone. Are we gonna learn how to do that? Well, that's simple. Just press the little microphone button. Is that what you mean? Like, is that what you mean? Or is it Vappy?
Wait, I might catch up. 9:30 p.m. Central Sunday.
Yes, PM.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm just doing that for them myself. And then the other thing too is, you are very advanced. A lot of people haven't even signed up for ChatGPT Pro, so they don't know what they can do with just the ChatGPT app on their phone. So yes.
Oh, so then, yeah, okay, I understand where you're going.
No.
I cannot put your putting down. So if you go into, what's the thing? Circle. Is being AI literate help you avoid layoffs?
Well, let's put it this way. I'll answer that real quickly. No matter what, if you don't have AI skills, no matter, or you're not valuable to the company or business because of your productivity, whether it be AI skills or not, really doesn't matter. You may or may not be laid off. That's what the whole game of right now is, the company's decision top down to cut staff, to make teams smaller. That's why you're seeing so many layoffs. It's not a decision about AI skills or not really. The organization or department or business is just downsizing. Every business has to downsize because of the crash of the dollar and inflation and all the other things. It's just economic. It is what it is. However, how you can set yourselves up for success is learning prompt engineering, learning AI skills, learning how to use what that means is 5 to 10 AI tools specific to your role that you can then become more productive. You could become more economically viable to any business that hires you, or later on, long-term vision, 1 year, 2 year vision, you start creating content, you start live stream, and you start promoting your expertise online, so that people can see you as the expert, so that you don't need a 9 to 5 job. But that's a 1 to 2 year horizon. It's not an overnight kind of thing. Take it away.
If you go, hold on, let's see. Hakuna Matata.
It means no worries.
Okay.
I'm in the comments.
Please answer the following questionnaire based off of the previous input. So now, with your saying, I did it a little bit differently.
Mm-hmm.
I basically had the GPT architect generate a questionnaire for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then based off of the answers, I'm going to input the questionnaire into the lead acquisition system.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you're going to do that because you're going to preview it.
Send it to me.
And hold on. It's still going.
Processing.
Okay. Okay, so that's a lead. I sent you the GPT. And then I'm an accountant. They say that the industry is dying because of lack of accountants.
Not so much. You have job security. AI is not taking away accountants or bookkeepers or anything like that. However, the companies that you do either get hired under, even small businesses, too, or every business, regardless of industry, is downsizing. Every business. It's basically inflation. It's basically lack of funding. It's basically the valuation of the dollar. Every business is downsizing regardless. So the next thing is you have to now this is very important, just a real quick thing. Regardless of your profession or your skill set, if you're a 9 to 5er or you're an entrepreneur, the number one thing that you can do starting today is start marketing yourself. Start marketing what you can do, and showcasing your expertise and portfolio on social media. I do not and when I say social media, I do not mean LinkedIn. Social media is defined by TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. That's it. Maybe X, but that's it. That's all. Those are the only 3 social media profiles that people are going to discover your skill sets, discover your expertise, to then value yourself in the new, what I consider and I call the giving economy. It's not an AI economy. It's a giving economy. Whoever can give the most value, from Gary Vee's book, Punch Punch Jab, whoever can give the most value will be deemed the most valuable in the new economy. It's not AI content or anything like that. It's actually, that's why, like, you saw Sabrina with her AI avatar and stuff like that. I'm going all in just personal brand. You're building, there's only 2 things that will differentiate yourself in 2025. Number 1 is a personal brand, which is why creating consistent content around you sharing tips. Just share tips, just share value, just give away all the secrets for a niche or skill set. And then second is AI skills. How can you, regardless of your profession or career or industry, how are you leveraging AI tools as your workflow Because day to day, for example, you used to use Photoshop, but now you use Canva. Something very simple like that. Even just, and there's many different AI tools out there, and I'll end with this, is just using ChatGPT to the depth of expertise. You know, ChatGPT in and of itself, that tool alone, regardless of your industry, will help you accomplish more with less and be more valuable in the digital economy.
Okay, so I sent you. It's in circle now. I was just saying to Dalton, like, he said that he's seen a friend in his industry use AI video and it looks cringy, not gonna lie. The thing that I noticed with the AI video, and I hate it too, is that the mouth and the voice never match up. Very rarely. And that's something like I don't want to have, but at the same time, like I want to crank out videos like nobody's business. So if there's a platform, I know you mentioned HeyGen, Jonathan, so I'm gonna look into that as well.
Perry, her name is Perry in the community. She's a social media marketing manager. She posted a comment 2 days ago about, hey, Kling, Kling, is very starting to get a little more pricey, but it's also really good. Is there a cheaper alternative? And here's my best advice. Never be the cheapest in your industry. Always charge the most. I never, because everything in business is always a race to the bottom. It's called the Walmart effect. But then you cut yourself off of generating enough profit to reinvest in the best tools and experience, and also customer service for your customers. I want you, from Alex Hormozi, to be the most premium option. And so I told Perry in the comments, and I was like, look, yes, Kling is great, but it's expensive. What that means is that you're undercharging for your services, so charge more. Then second to that, if you have basically two tiers, especially when it comes to AI video. There's only really two AI video generators. There's like good and Hollywood level. The good level is Kling, and she needs to raise her prices so that she can use these powerful AI tools like Kling to deliver AI value content to her clients. The second one tier is Runway ML. No, is it Runway? No, it's not Runway. Luma, Luma 2. Luma is Hollywood level as far as like realistic AI video, and you charge a premium for that. Luma 2, for example, video. I hope it's Luma 2 video. Yeah, Luma Ray 2 video. When you look at this, damn, they just take up the whole thing with their logo. But then you start looking at the quality. That quality is Hollywood level image generation. And so I don't want you to ever, that's why I'm really hard. I am really stern on when entrepreneurs come in, hey, is there a free alternative? Hey, is there a cheaper version? I'm like, don't be in business. Because if you're competing with me, I want to be the premium. I want to be the most expensive. That's why I'm doubling the price of the AI community. It's not because I want to be the cheapest in the AI education type of space. I want to be the most expensive. The reason why is because that's going to give me enough capital that I could invest in a team and resources and education to deliver the elite level of services for my clients, so they have the most best competitive advantage. So a lot of people want to do the cheapest. That's why I'm so hard on people. What's the free alternative? What's the free version? I'm like, don't make money. Don't start business. It's a race to the bottom. I'd rather be a race to the top, which not many people can compete with. And that's why Alex Hormozi, even though he started a marketing business for gyms, digital marketing agency for gyms, the reason why he was able to scale and exit in a short period of time versus every other digital marketing agency that's still struggling with today is because he was the most premium. I think his annual gym launch licensing subscription, which was a digital marketing and sales package for gyms to add an additional 100K of revenue to their business, He charged $40,000 for that. He goes to gyms and say, hey, would you invest $40,000 a year to make an additional $100,000 a year on top of your bottom line for that? That's net. Then it's like, oh yeah, I would definitely invest $40,000 to make an extra $100,000 continuously, and I don't have to worry about marketing, sales, and all that. You're going to do that for me. So niche down. Number two. Second, be the premium in your niche, regardless of everyone. Let's call. Be the most expensive so you can have enough capital for both team and tools to deliver a white glove premium experience that will crush all your other competitors where everyone's trying to race to the bottom for free and cheap and stuff like that. That's my 2 cents.
Check circle, sir.
By the way, I really want to play with Luma Labs. I'm not gonna lie, I wholeheartedly want to experience. I want Luma Labs as the B-roll, and then HeyGen, my digital clone, and those two combined. I'm like, game over. Then I can compete with because I'm competing with Sabrina. Let's go some tabs. Let's go to circle. Let's refresh. See why it's so awesome to be in a circle. We can send each other. By the way, there's no bots in the community, which is so dope. Okay, so you
tested HeyGen and Luma what?
Oh yeah, so hey, just real quick for a lot of people, let's do this for example, real quick here. And then I'll check out your bot. Good questions. When it comes to, if you've looked at Sabrina Romanov's content, only within the last week, she must have took a vacation and she went all in on her digital clone. So you can build a digital clone like this that looks like you, talks like you, and can automate all of your social media content using just these three tools. HeyGen for your digital avatar, 11 Labs to clone your voice, and ChatGPT. HeyGen doesn't seem that good enough. There's actually an art to actually creating the right video. That's the downside. If you feed it trash, it's gonna output trash. So that's where but there's no other option. So it's like, this is the gold standard.
The future of AI wearables just got a game changer. Meet the Omi Dev Kit 2, an open source AI necklace designed to summarize your conversations and create a personalized AI assistant.
The other thing too, what people mistake is they try and let their avatar talk for 5 minutes, but when you learn about content marketing, the best content marketing, okay, I'm going to show you an example and it's going to seem really random, but you need to change the scene every 3 seconds to keep the user engaged. I'm going to show you an example. I was watching this guy build a car in his garage. The cinematography is amazing, but notice from the scene, every 3 seconds is a brand new scene. That's why HeyGen doesn't work when people are like, oh, I'm just going to have my HeyGen talk for a whole minute and then wondering why no one's watching. Is because in content marketing, you need to change the scene every 3 seconds. So watch this guy's video. I'm just going to play a few seconds. Ready? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi, 2. So every 3 seconds is my rule that you need to change the scene regardless of your content, because that is what increases engagement as well too. That's not so much video production. If you look at let's go TikTok. Let's go to Sabrina's, because Sabrina took a week off. It was very interesting because I'm very sensitive to people's content, and Sabrina took a week off, and she had her AI avatar create just 1 week of solid content. And if we look at here, which is very interesting, so her last week reel and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever there's a purple hat, it's her avatar. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So she had her avatar create content, and look at the views too. The views for her avatar: 177,000, 22,000, 11,000, and so forth. So her and then if we look at how her avatar created the content,
helped me more than 15 years of therapy. This Reddit thread
it's
is going
screenshots.
viral with hundreds of comments
Screenshot.
discussing and debating the use of AI for mental health. Many people agree. Not to mention the expensive
Screenshot.
cost of therapy and limited
Change.
access. Whereas AI is available 24/7,
6,
infinitely patient,
7,
and can tap into
8,
a broad range of frameworks
1
and training
Mississippi,
modalities.
2
One
Mississippi,
commenter said
3
he tried it for the
Mississippi,
first time
4
after reading
Mississippi,
this thread, then was
5
crying 15
Mississippi,
minutes later.
6
Here's a prompt you
Mississippi,
can use to get started.
7
Just take a
Mississippi,
screenshot, open
8
it in Photos,
Mississippi,
then hold down the
9
top of the
Mississippi,
prompt and paste it
10
into
Mississippi.
ChatGPT.
So you need to change the background of the image, and also notice that it's not just her talking head, it's something visual. This comes from Paul. If you guys are serious about social media content and growing at scale, I know Megan, we're getting kind of sidetracked, but just real quick, highly recommend everyone follow. Where's Paul? Where's my guy Paul? Paul is a social media marketing expert for TikTok. Oh, I know I didn't. Oh, there he is, Paul. There he is. Okay, so take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Paul is a social media marketing expert for businesses. The main thing, if I could TLDR, is because if you're just a talking head, you're not interesting to look at, whether it be just you or your AI avatar. If you can add a visual, whether it be something that you're not facing or something that's a green screen, you are now more visually engaging because you're visually showing what you're talking about. Pictures speak louder than words, and so you'll find your engagement increase anytime you can show what you're talking about, regardless of the content. So you could technically create your AI avatar talking about a topic and then adding some B-roll or some background image and stuff like that, and then you can pump out content. The AI Surfer does that really well, and so this is how you with the problem. What we're trying to solve here is basically, we're gonna lose the ninja. The problem that we're solving here is basically you need to create minimally 3 posts of content a day. If you're not posting 3 times a day, you don't exist to your audience. I'm posting 6 to 7 times a day every 3 days or every 2 days, basically. And then from there, like you're not posting and then visually and engaging. So add visuals, add background, add that, and you can have your avatar do it. And there's a ways when we train you guys in the AI community, and I'll end on this. You need to upload a longer version of the video and the audio, both to HeyGen and 11 Labs, for it to understand your mannerisms, for it to look, it's never going to look perfect, but it's going to look good enough. And the problem is if you're running your avatar, because Josh in the community just had his avatar just talking to it was him, his avatar, HeyGen video, and he was rocking it for 30 days, even built a make.com automation that just pumped out content, but he never got more than 200 views because the engagement was trash. There was no visuals. And so you have to have visuals with your avatar in order to create short form content to pump out consistently for that machine to bring in attention. But I don't even use that today because I want more human stuff. So now we could go back to Megan and in the comments. Megan.
Yes?
Welcome back. So, Kuni questionnaire.
Okay, so open up the GPT. I believe I sent you the link.
Somewhere at the bottom, maybe at the
It's
top.
before that.
Okay, beep up, boo, bing. Oh. Okay, let me click it again. Oh, I'm getting an error. Saying GPT inaccessible or not found. You're not logged in to verify your ChatGPT workspace.
Dopamine, powerful principle.
And then I could get some questions. Sabrina Romanoff. Dalton's like, who's Sabrina? Definitely follow Sabrina. Nicole, keep going.
I was just going to say that Sabrina is someone that you like a lot.
Well, the problem with Sabrina and the difference between me and her in the sense that she's very software and automation, make.com driven, versus I'm more business tools, digital marketing focused. So she's great for like software developers and like people that are really comfortable with make.com. And her content's amazing. And she just promotes her product, which is Blotato, which is I find more for like social media marketing agencies. Basically, it's not going to be so much for like people that are creating faceless channels and stuff like that. But the $29 a month for Blotato to upload to 20 social media channels at once is very enticing. But yeah, she's a celebrity. She is a, but if you look at her, regardless, she is a content machine. That's why. She is a full content machine that has seen the benefits of content, especially in the AI education niche. So that's why she puts out so much content. Same with me in a sense that that's the game. If you could post whatever, I don't know what her output is because she has AI automation. I'm posting 6 times a day, 5 days a week if I'm lucky. But I see the benefit of it.
But it's not all her, Dalton says.
Yeah, it's her clone. That's the only other thing. And her clone does great. Her clone does great, gets views. Call me. I will eventually get my clone working. I'm just really picky about the B-roll. I'm like really picky about how to try and get B-roll looking good. But it's insane. It's you have to do it. Okay. I got the link. It works. Oh my god. I say my name in a GPT. Acuna lead acquisition. Grow my email list. Got it. What you're looking for? What's your primary offer? What's your primary offer? For everyone, what we're demoing right now is Megan is a custom GPT expert, so she's building this custom GPT. She's the GPT architect. Definitely reach out to her if you want AI consulting. She does AI consulting. So I'm gonna do.
In like 5 seconds, I'm gonna get you to refresh, and you're gonna laugh your ass off right now. Excuse my French. Hold on.
While you wait, let me simulate what's going on in Megan's world. Boop.
She's doing page views.
It's all content. It's all top of funnel. What do you mean not organic as right? That's all I imagine. Like Megan's doing is just like doing 2 fingers.
You are gonna laugh.
Make me giggle.
Or I hope you get the joke.
Are you kidding? Of the memes I showed today, I burned like at least 20 subscribers of today for my dark humor. By the way, I'm gonna send you. I have more to send for dark humor.
So you're gonna put in. Hold on.
Happy Sunday or Saturday, everyone.
Okay, refresh.
Okay, here. Get ready for this. And here.
open it up again, sorry.
And
Open
close.
the GPT up again.
I'm gonna refresh this page just in case. And bit. Oh, I don't have access. Wait, is that the same link? And they'll give me. I think you guys can send me a new link, which is interesting. I think it regenerates a new URL. Thank you, More Graphic. By the way, More Graphic, create YouTube videos to promote your brand. Now that I know about your merch. Happy Sunday, Easter Sunday, everyone. Happy Easter. I know people on the East Coast are like, Happy Easter. People on the West Coast are like, what's going on?
Try it now. Hold on.
Ooh. Oh, lead acquisition system with, yo, wait, oh, I can't enhance. Show me that merch. Show me that, what, how, what. Oh, see if he got the, oh my God, he needs a gold chain. That's the only thing he's missing. That's gangster.
Does he look familiar?
He looks, and I felt so confident today, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear my tan sweatshirt today as my day off and stuff like that. And bam, unbeknownst to me, that I would become that official GPT meme for the algorithm. I'm gangster now. That is official. See what happens when you work with greatness right there? You become immortalized on the internet. This is the lead acquisition.
I sent you his
Oh, I got the full picture? Yes.
Yeah.
Show me the full picture. Gangster. That's what we're ready for. That is Juan Acuna AI, my Mexican. He's got the laziness of it. He's got the effort of I'm just showing up. He's like, yo. Okay, guys, ready? And we're like, let me do it. I gotta do like this for a picture. I'm like, you guys have not peaked AI expert level until you get immortalized on AI. I'm downloading that. Like, yo, that's gonna be my. If I change my profile picture for all of Easter, people will be like, if you know, saved, you know. I'm gonna change that in my picture in the AI community. Actually, that's how good it is. I gotta figure out how to change my picture, view profile, edit, and then you go to, how do you change your picture? That's gotta be an easy way. Actions.
I'm gonna put that as your contact. Don't kill me.
No, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I am the meme. I'm sorry, how do you change your picture? Because I'm like admin level, so it's like always in message, copy profile, view as Jonathan. So if I view as Jonathan, then I can. It's very interesting. I was like, how do I change my own? How do I change my own picture? I'm gonna figure out how to do this, so that people know. Audience means. Oh, it's gotta be in settings. Maybe circle. So God, there's so much to circle, which is great. Edit profile. Change. There we go. There we go. And yes, it's happening. Yes, it's official. I'm a photographer. I gotta get the eyeliner up right, just right. Yeah, right there. Bam. My picture in circle is officially this. Everyone in the community is gonna make a dog version of them. Wait, where am I? There I am. That's gonna be the greatest thing. That's gonna be all right, everyone. If you're inside the AI community, change your profile picture to the dog version of you. It is now official. People be like, "Who's commenting me? This dog?" I thought I was talking to John, but now I'm talking to his. See what you started, Megan? Now we're never gonna show our faces on camera. We're all gonna have our dog memes talk to each other, and they're all gonna be the same breed. If you guys ain't having fun with your brand, you guys ain't enjoying your life. But yeah, no. Cheers to that. Amazing, Megan.
Thank you. So click the GPT link, and then you're gonna copy that the output that I put in the circle. The what is it called? Acuna questionnaire.
Hakuna Matata. Okay, wait, and then I'm here, and then copy paste that questionnaire.
Yeah, so go back, and copy and paste that.
Okay, we got all of this goodness. And then bring that into, wait, not that one, this one. And paste right there. So you can see Hakuna lead acquisition system, and you can see all the things that we pasted, right? And then we paste processing, searching my knowledge, AI hub growth. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Awesome.
And then you're going to write, using this information, create a lead acquisition system for my brand. Something like that, something quick.
Pretty good. Bing, bum, boom, 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 bop, bam, and then sent. Done. If you guys want this for your brand, definitely message Megan. You guys gotta follow. Okay, wait. We gotta take a moment for the 15 people that are following. Take a moment, take 5 seconds, and follow the resource curator, which is Megan right now. Take 5 seconds and just follow. We'll wait. We'll pause. 5 seconds. Do. Some people relate. You if you want to stay up to AI. Okay, cool. And
Thanks, Renee.
hell yeah. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay, there we go. You will not be disappointed. That's the great thing. So target. So nice. Target profile. Boom. Boom. Ethical starter tab for purpose gated system. Awesome. Lead nurture sequence. Your starter stack. What's in Growth Hub. I gotta update my email marketing too. Content strategy. Oh man, that's so. You themed out my content, which is super nice. That's always the biggest thing, is like trying to figure out what content to create. I'm notorious for not following the ethical side. That's a whole different side. Live conversion strategy, bada boom. Conversion. Oh, I like this part right here. This is where it's at. The monetization strategy. Because for a lot of business owners, especially business, you do need low, mid, and high ticket offers for whatever that you're charging. You definitely need to add these as a strategy, because most business owners just charge one high ticket price and wonder why no one's buying. It's because you need a low ticket, mid ticket, and a high ticket offer to start growing and moving people through your funnel. Aw, you did Resystem, TidyCal, Loom, YouTube, and System.io. Dope. Because those are the main things. Metrics, lead opt-ins, 1,000 followers, email order rate. Yeah, technically, those metrics, I know it's like super small for everyone. But yeah, lead metrics is great. Starter, operating rate, 50%. That's definitely what you want to aim for. Nice. Next actions: build the starter stack, build the system, build the 14 plan, schedule, and then let me know if you want email sequence, Notion layout. Nice. So, Megan, explain what you basically just created as far as this GPT.
I made Jonathan's life easier. I'm joking.
No, yeah. This is entire business marketing strategy right here, basically.
Yeah, so basically, Jonathan created a video about his lead acquisition system that he always pushes. And I scraped the video. I downloaded the video from TikTok. I transcribed the video using TurboScribe. And then I took a screenshot of his workflow. And I inputted the workflow and the transcription into my custom GPT known as a GPT architect.
Mm-hmm.
And then it outputted the information. Jonathan asked me to make some tweaks to it. I made those tweaks. And then that's the output.
Yeah. So for context for people, if you're struggling with your business as far as like, what's my business plan? What's my business model? What content should I create? What are my offers that I should create for my business? Or, hey, I have offers, but they're not really selling. This one GPT basically outlines your entire business model and marketing strategy with technology, with offers, with strategization, with KPI goals. So this is your 30-day. If you could just add probably one extra thing too, is a 30-day action plan, which would be dope. So that they're like, great, I got the components, but the next is a 30-day action plan. That would be the last little thing to this, to make that perfect. Because then they're like, okay, week 1, here's the 3 things I need to check off. Week 2, here's the 3 things I need to check off. Week 4, do. And that, at least in 30 days, they can start moving the needle in their business. Because at the end of the day, it's to get more leads, get more sales, promote themselves online, and also have irresistible offers to promote their business fundamentally. Wait, and I forgot the last part. Bam. I know everyone headphones just went, damn, that was loud, but that is the power of custom GPTs. You cannot do that with a regular ChatGPT conversation fundamentally. That's why it's really powerful to have a custom GPT built as a business coach for your business, built by Megan, tailored, using that framework so that you have clarity on your business. You know the direction, you know the roadmap, you know the 30-day action plan, so that you, for the next 30 days, just have to change your behavior following this blueprint so that you can get more leads, get more sales, and grow online. Using my framework. I'm excited. Yes.
I'll update it in like 5 minutes.
That's the game. That's awesome. Highly recommend everyone right now just take 5 seconds, follow Resource Curator, which is Megan. She is a ChatGPT marketing strategy and AI expert, honestly. Like, she builds custom GPTs way better. But these GPTs give you strategy, give you clarity, give you everything you need to grow your business, because talking it with ChatGPT is not giving you the answers that you need. So why not have one that's tailored to your business that you can chat with 24/7, 365, and ask it for recommendations, strategies, topics, content, and this GPT knows everything about your business because it's tailored. That's the difference between custom GPTs and regular just talking with ChatGPT, even on the free plan, is you don't get that specialized knowledge with the framework of how I teach entrepreneurs to make money online. Pick a niche, pick a problem, create content, and then here's how to monetize.
Oh, you can hear.
Oh, I hear some money being made. That's all I hear. I hear money being. That's money right there. And for graphics laugh.
I completely forgot that I didn't mute myself. I'm like, oh.
No, we love it. It's not real unless. So, what's the word per minute? 482. That's the game. Both. I know there's people in the comments right now, and they're like, "But I go click, 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 click." I read my emails like click, 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 and Megan's like. So here's 48-page essay. Here you go. Skills, yo, skills.
Okay,
Got
where's
the
that
clicky
30
eyes.
day? Oh, I should include your 3-2-1 thing.
Yeah, the 3-in-1 rule is like bare minimum. I made that up from Sabrina. It's like she's like post 3 times a day, and I was like, got it. Whatever you say, yes. And that was like, because it wasn't just the 3 times a day. The 3 times a day allowed me to talk about topics that ended up getting trends or picking up on stuff that was like viral, whatever. So it was the DeepSeek topic from the 3-in-1 that allowed me to go from 192 followers to like 1,200. But it was just a 3-in-1 basically.
3 times a day on TikTok.
I know. Dalton has a good question. How many keyboards do you go through a month? like, we're down. They have a mileage. They have a mileage. That's gangster. That's fun. Okay, beep bop boop 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 boop. Beep. Can I refresh? It's actually kind of interesting. So technically, because this is the same, if I look in the upper right, because unless you created a new, let me try this. Let me see if this one will do it.
I'm just starting out, but I understand what you're saying. Okay.
Give me a 30-day action plan based on that. Because technically, because I'm so, oh, interesting. So the changes that you're making.
Try again.
Refresh. Okay, here. Let's see. Copy, refresh. There we go. Yeah, that did it. I need to start a new conversation because then this popped up, which didn't pop up before. And now here's the 30-day action plan, AI Growth Hub. Launch a high trust at week 1, finalize. Week 3, finalize. Here's action items. Week 5, create content. Boom. That's a great for a week 1 strategy. For a lot of people kind of watching right there. Bam. And then from there, week 7, go live. Because I find 30 days is enough for people to get clarity on what they need to be doing. It all comes down to like content and lead magnets and product on the back end of what to actually create fundamentally. So 7-day trial, circle. Oh my God, yeah, it's like circle a trial 1 to 9, but definitely a 5-day challenge would work really well. This is awesome. Optimize and scale. 20 30 day, and then from here, and then here's your checklist.
What else do you need, Vano? You haven't asked any questions. Sorry to be.
No, yeah. Vano, this is a question participation, so ask your questions and you will get the answers. Ask and you shall receive your 30-day launchpad. Build a lead magnet, and then builds your system funnel. 5-day email sequence. 7 days content. 30-day demo. Community open. Nice. All this done within 30 days would be great. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much a whole checklist guide to go from, because again, for a lot of people, this whole thing is basically like, hey, I need to create a digital product, figure out my content strategy. What do I need the 30 days to create the content that then can convert the attention into sales, basically. And then monetization strategy. So basically, how do I monetize? Low, mid, high ticket offer, basically. So this is where you would input your business, and then from there, this GPT will output a whole action plan, tech stack, offers, and pricing so that you could get started with growing your business. Vano says, I need help with understanding the AI tools to build apps. Definitely want to use Lovable and Cursor. Well, it's actually ChatGPT or Gemini 2.5 to do the product requirement document. That's then going to feed into Lovable. That's then going to feed into Gemini. So Sarah is amazed. I know Sarah's going to book a one-on-one with you, Megan, for sure. For sure, because like not only can he help Sarah, you can also help her sister Rebecca, especially because she's in burnout coaching. So having this type of GPT that they can have that actually knows everything about their business can help basically customize and stuff like that. Dalton's like, yeah, Dalton, Sarah joined a couple days ago. I think like 3 days ago. So we've had a lot of new members, so many users. Yeah. This is, so let's just zoom out from people that are struggling with their leads and sales fundamentally, and also what to do in their business. Having a custom GPT, which is basically having, basically think of it like a brain that knows everything about your business, your products, your offers, and your sales, plus an actual step-by-step framework that you can't find on Google online, which is not in the original training data. This GPT you can use to now start to talk with to find out what content should I use, what offers should I use, what is my strategy, how do I go from 0 to basically 0 to 10K per month using these strategies by selling digital products, by doing content and live streams and consistency on top of that. Like, this is, but you can't do this on your own. You can't do this with regular ChatGPT. This is the power of what's called custom GPTs that have a specialized both framework and knowledge about your business built by experts like Megan that can be tailored as an investment for your business fundamentally. So that's really, I have my AI business coach that I've been using since day one. This business coach, every time I wake up and I'm like, hey, what do you think about this? Hey, what do you think about that? Hey, we're struggling with this. What's a good website? What's a good lead magnet? What's a good content? I converse with him every single day, this custom GPT and the chat GPT app, that to help me strategize, because there's no one else on this planet that knows the business better than my custom GPT. And having one for yourself, for your business, is going to give you a unfair competitive advantage. Wow. Very, very nice.
And now I'm adding books from Ocean of PDF.
Game over. For a lot of people are like, what's Ocean of PDF? Ocean of PDF is a website where you can get PDF books on your favorite Ocean. Please start using this today. The second you hear about it, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot, take a screenshot. Because from Ocean of PDF, you can start downloading both business books, marketing books, personal development books, books related to your niche or to your industry. So you can start to either read these books as audiobooks, which is great, or put these books in a custom GPT that then becomes a subject matter expert in your niche, in your industry. It's like taking the best authors, putting them in a brain, and then you can converse with them 24/7, 365 to solve real problems. Hi, GB. GB's from Nigeria. Good to see you. And thanks for the advice the other day. No, amazing. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, everyone on the live stream, for showing up, learning. I know there's much better alternative entertainment that you guys could be watching, but if you follow this channel and also Megan's channel, you will definitely learn something new with AI, with business, with marketing. That's basically it. Nice. All right, let's bring it home. Vano's like, I follow you both. Go live more. Yep. Megan, when you going live?
Tomorrow at 9:30. I've been told that I have to.
And is it going to be once a week, or is it going to be that's one day and there's another day during the week, or just once a week? Starting off. I know, no pressure there. You're like, shit. Like, damn.
We'll see how my life tomorrow goes, and then we'll take it from there.
Once a week. She's like Batman. She'll show up when she's needed. No pressure. But just that's the game. Especially follow both creators like Megan, who's the resource creator. There's amazing also people in the comments like Sarah D as well too. Dalton is another great creator. I'm just giving all the shout out to all the members inside the AI community. It's like there's also more graphics who's going to create some really cool. I'm excited for your branding content as well too. So this, just to kind of bring it home, is at the end of the day, let's summarize everything that you need to use AI in your business. Number one is just invest in ChatGPT. Pay the plus plan so you can unlock this new feature called custom GPTs as well too. Second is start playing with custom GPTs, start building them on your own, or if you want an expert to build them for you, Megan's going to build the most comprehensive GPT. Now, a GPT is an expert in your business They could also be a business tool to help you with marketing, sales, strategy, and so much more to give you clarity in the direction of your business fundamentally. That's the difference between custom GPTs versus a lot of other people, for example. Vano's like, but you're teaching me the parts. I don't have access to need a laptop. You do need a laptop. For every entrepreneur, highly recommend Mac, and you do need to be working on a laptop, not a phone, because if you want to take your business seriously, do need a laptop, do need a Mac to start playing with these powerful AI tools that are out there. ST's like, what are the best AI tools that are to build apps? Lovable, honestly, is going to be the main one from there. And all of this we have inside the AI community. So we have courses, resources, mentorship, and so much more on the best AI tools. We have amazing members like Megan and also Sarah in the comments, and also Dalton down below, that they're getting the training, they're getting the experience, they're getting the mentorship to not only leverage AI, but how to do content, how to market themselves, how to do live streams, and so much more. So I know I'm looking at Dalton to also go live as well too. So let's bring it to an end. Go live. I do the 3-in-1 rule. Post 3 times a day. Go live once a day. Talk about what you're passionate about or what your business is. And then from there, you can start getting attention to your offers to your business. Megan, last closing words.
Nothing.
Nah.
I'm supposed to. Please tune in tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be live.
I gotta make sure.
And all you will see is my screen and what I'm doing. If you DM me any custom GPT ideas you want me to create on the live, I can do so.
Mm-hmm. And
But
if
in order for me to create them on the live, you need to follow me and DM me, which is fair.
yes, easy subscribe. Easy subscribe. Always have always have a call to action. There's always one call to action. And then if you're inside the AI community, I highly recommend DM Megan. She's in the community, and you'll see her in the discussion forum as well. So DM her, do virtual coffee, ask for her, especially to like help with AI, automation, business consulting, building custom GPTs, and even agents using Relevance AI. Yeah.
Also, if you also like a coffee with me, I'll be setting up a Starbucks donation as well.
There we go. There we go. Donate to her coffee fund, because I have a coffee a day. Oh my god, I have so much coffee. It's like, oh yes, yes.
I'm really serious, so please take me serious.
Oh yeah. Put the link in bio.
Nobody's not doubting
Wait,
me.
do you have a link tree? Do you have a link tree? Do you have a link tree?
No, not yet. I'll get the link tree up and running
Do
by
the,
tomorrow.
do the link
I
tree.
saw this really, really, really cool thing that I want to like do for Linktree.
Yep. Sarah's like, buy me coffee, real link. Even Stripe also does this like donation, buy me coffee. I've seen a donation with buy me coffee where they can set whatever they want. I thought that was really interesting. So 100% put all of that in your link tree, so that people can connect with you, buy you coffee, and also buy your GPT architect, and also book a consultation if they want AI advising as well too.
Oh, okay. I'm telling you that I'm interested because this is the internet. People say stuff. Oh, yeah, it's okay. Whatever. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, link in bio.
Like, I can't help it. I'm very, like, blunt. I'm just like, yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, you're like, yo, go to my link in bio. That's all my stuff. If you want it, if you want to make money, DM me. I'll make magic happen. Because what Megan just did for me in the last 30 minutes to build a custom GPT that gave me an entire business strategy for my business, better than my GPT. I gotta sweep my GPT underneath the rug and just be like, we're never gonna speak about him again, and like I upgrade him. So that's the beauty of the people in the internet. You're connected. They now know what you're capable of. So you got the skills.
Very jazzy.
Awesome. Everyone, have a wonderful night. Thank you for tuning in to our Saturday late live stream. I'm going to be back 6 p.m., 10 p.m. tomorrow, and then 9:30 p.m. EST Central. You can watch the resource curator for Megan, so that we can. I'm gonna be there for sure. I'm gonna be in the comments, so I can finally gift. I will be number one gifter. If anyone is in the comments and wants to compete with me, you will never compete with me. As far as like, I will be number one gifter on any live stream that I be on. So that's why I want to be in the comments. So awesome, Megan. Thank you so much for sharing your wisdom. Say bye to everyone.
Bye.
Have a great night, everyone. Sleep tight.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Awesome. Sharon, you're amazing. We had a great show. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. I like it when my students win. I like it when my students like become successful, get clients. That's all. That's what it's all about. Just promotion. I feel like Jay Leno. I just want to give a platform to my students so they can become successful. So, Sharon, if you're watching, you're an angel. I'm so grateful that you're watching. I'll see you in tomorrow's live stream, and happy Easter to you and your family.